Hello, my lovely people. Join me as I make a delicious trotters and beans curry. Look how divine this looks. I've already boiled my trotters, which took so long. I need to really get that pressure cooker. But anyways, I boiled that trotters and now I'm going to braise my curry. You can see I've put in my whole spices, bay leaf, star anise seed, cinnamon sticks, and elaichi. Putting in some som and jeera whole. Let that infuse into your hot oil and add in your onions. This is the base of all curries, guys. If you were wondering, I'm sure this all looks the same for all the curry videos you see. It is really the base of a good curry. You want to infuse your whole spices in the oil with your onions. Add in your curry leaves. Just a few sprigs of curry leaves, about 3. And I love adding fresh thyme to the curry as well. It just gives it a nice smell and a nice flavor. And give that a good stir. You're going to let this braise until your onions start to brown a bit, as you can see. Now I'm adding in a tablespoon or a heaped tablespoon of crushed ginger and garlic. Let that fry. And I've chopped up 2 medium tomatoes. Add that in. Now I'm adding in my ground spice. That is a teaspoon of garam masala, dhania powder. So a teaspoon of each. So a teaspoon of garam masala, dhania powder, jeera powder, som powder. And that is my Kashmiri chili powder that I've added in there. I prefer the Kashmiri chili powder over the Kashmiri masala. It is more spicier, of course, and I love making a hot curry. If you're looking for a mild curry, then you can opt for the Kashmiri curry powder or masala. You're going to braise that tomatoes for about 3 minutes and check it, because you want to make sure that it's softening up. Give that a good stir. I like smashing up the tomatoes because I don't like to find any whole tomatoes in my curry. When I'm eating it, I want it all smashed up. You can add a little bit of water if you feel that this is catching at the bottom, just so that the tomatoes soften up. And there is my boiled trotters. I also use the water from the boiled trotters. It just gives the trotters flavor, that nice flavor. Also helps to thicken up the curry. Add about 3/4 tablespoon of salt. This is, I think this is half a dozen. Yeah, I think it's half a dozen trotters. Obviously it's cut in 2, so it makes 12 pieces, so it's a dozen if you times it by 2. And let this cook for about total period of 30 to 45 minutes. Remember, your trotters is already boiled and soft, but you want that curry mixture to infuse into the trotters and the trotters flavor to infuse into the curry. So you want this to cook 30 to 45 minutes. You can add in a little bit of water, so You see, I'm adding in my sugar beans from a can. You can either boil your beans with your trotters if you wish, or separately, or you can opt for the canned sugar beans. I'm only using 1 can because this is not a lot of trotters. Give that a good stir, close that pot and let it continue to cook. You want the gravy to be nice and thick as well. Look how delicious that looks. The meat is falling off the bone. Make sure when you're boiling your trotters that it's boiled to the right texture because you want that meat to fall off the bone. And then just garnish with some fresh dhania and we're done. Thanks for watching, guys. Bon appetit.